Toastmasters, and especially our new members, Judy and Patty. I'm so glad to have you guys here. Absolutely love having new members. Never listen to chickens. It was a beautiful spring day. It was a vibrant spring day. High on top of a mountain in California, Northern California. Beautiful pines, sweet smelling pines, flowers. And on one of these trees there was a nest. And in this nest there was an eagle's egg. And then the mountain rumbled, as they do in California, and it shook the egg out of the nest, and it rolled to the bottom of the mountain. And surprisingly, it didn't break. It was a strong egg. And it landed in a chicken farm, of all things. The chickens were white chickens with the red combs and whortles. And they all ran and they gathered around this big, strange-looking egg. They knew it was an egg, but because they'd never known, they'd never seen such an egg before, but they knew they needed to still hatch it. So one of the older hens agreed to sit on the egg. She wasn't laying eggs anymore, so she agreed to do this. And she sat on it day in and day out until it hatched. And out came an eagle. And all the other chickens looked at this funny-looking chicken, and they didn't know any better. All they'd ever known were other chickens, so they just assumed it was a weird-looking chicken. So they raised it as a chicken. And as this eagle grew up, he might as well have been a chicken, because that's all he'd ever known. So he walked like a chicken, and he flapped his wings like a chicken, then he moved his head like a chicken, and he clucked like a chicken. Just thought he was a chicken. But there was something missing in his life. And he didn't know what it was, but he had a yearning and a longing, and just there was something that wasn't being fulfilled. One day, he looked high in the blue sky and he saw some birds flying there. He said to the other chickens, "I want to fly like those birds." And the other chickens, they just cackled and clucked and laughed. "You can't fly. You're a chicken." And the eagle, sadly, he put his head down. And he just went about his whole life. He didn't even try, even though he had every capability of flying. Now there are at least 3 morals to this story. The first is, never let your past be an indicator of your future, or dictate your future. Just because you might have grown up in a smelly chicken farm, doesn't mean you can't soar with the eagles. And the second is, never buy the advice of other people unless you want to buy their lifestyle. You see, chickens don't really want you to succeed. They don't want you to soar with the eagles, because if you do, it will bring to light their lack of success. And they don't want to be reminded of it. They don't want to be reminded of the fact that they have been chicken. So they don't really want you to succeed. They want you to stay down with them. So never buy the advice of someone else unless you want to buy their lifestyle. And the third is, don't even seek the advice of someone who has never done what you want to do or who has failed at what you want to do. People do this all the time, though. So if you go and seek the advice of someone who has never done what you want to do or who's failed at it, all you're going to get is that type of advice. And is that really what you want? No, you want to only seek the advice. If there's something you want to do, only seek the advice of people who have been successful at that thing. Now these 3 morals to the story might seem obvious, but the fact is that I see it all the time. I see people letting their past dictate their future. I see people buying into other people's advice. And I see people asking advice of people who have completely failed at it. Why would you do that? It happens all the time. So again, never listen to chickens. And students, I have a handout for you. So be sure to study up on this. Madam Toastmaster.